Right, so very quickly, because I know we've overrun, we need to get to lunch. There are three aspects, I think, that all of this project can apply to 16 to 25-year-olds. The activities themselves, the research project we did, the safe space that we provided together, the reflection, the meditation, in a light-hearted way, the recording, the evaluation, the DVD we made, the participation in that evaluation, all of these principles, I think, can work well with any age group. Secondly, the process was youth-led. You know, it was led by the children and young people, came from their wants and needs. It was, I hope, none of us pushing our own beliefs, although obviously some of that will come into it, but we were careful to try and make sure that it was from the young people themselves. The ethical nature of it, and particularly getting consent for showing this, that kind of thing, was all really important as well, and that's to be applied. And the fact it was small scale, you know, we thought about making it a bit more ambitious and reaching out to other faith communities straight away, and we learnt our lesson about that, and that's where we're going next, but to start with, small is beautiful. And then finally, the child spirit. You know, you can see there that there's some freshness and honesty about the human self and about young people's views and values and beliefs, and they're not afraid at that age group to tell it how it is. You know, there's no side to them, there's no need to be cool or worry about what your mates are going to think so much, and they're not so conditioned, I guess, as we go through life, and particularly through teenage life. And so that 16 to 25, it's a contentious view, but in my experience, it's less easy to see our real selves at that age. And I think coming from children and listening to children and working with children, there's no need, I don't think, for it to necessarily be adults working with them. Why can't we have more projects where you know, 16 to 25-year-old group and young people from different ethnic backgrounds can work with people from different backgrounds who are much younger and help them and support them, but also listen and learn from them. And then the final comment, really, it's just about questions that raise from this, and raising for us as youth workers around the nature of development particularly, and what that means to us, and whether it's about the journey. Yes, it is, getting from A to B, whether it's in a linear way, probably not, more like a spiral or a circle of experience, as we say, and so on. But actually, isn't it also about development as the opposite of envelopment, so uncovering all of that conditioning, peeling those layers away and looking inside at the inner child. And that's just some of the comments, not in that language, that some of the children thought about this. You know, let's get to the child in us, they were saying. And some of the comments there about proper faith coming from the soul, what spiritual faith really is and how it's distinct from religion, also raises questions for the children and young people, but for all of us, I think, in our work, about how the faith work, the faith development, the religious work we do is truly spiritual. Okay, so I know I've overrun. I really thank you for your patience. If there are any comments or questions briefly before lunch, I can take one or two, but I know the caterers are itching to serve us, so is there anyone in particular who wants to ask a question or has a burning comment? I mean, there's time over lunch, obviously, to discuss some reflection on this. No? Okay, thank you.